Hello to all you seeking vibrant health. Dr. Rachel Northern. It's my weekly night health tips. Once a week I do this. And what is in your CBD is my title of today. Mostly because I've been prompted by patients this morning about there was something on the news about CBD oils, and it is. I talked about this in my other video. What the hemp's all about. So if you want to go back to what the hemp's about, it's in that one, but I'm talking more of quality of CBDs. Now it is the Wild West. You can buy it at the health food store, you can buy it at the video store, you can buy it, I just saw some at the gas station. So there is all these companies that are selling it. There are people who are selling it, selling it through other people who have no degrees, and so it has become very popular topic. And so the news today was talking about they hired this Colorado lab to pull several CBD oils and test them. And they wanted to test them if they had heavy metals in them. They wanted to test the dosage on them. They wanted to test, first off, if it's a CBD oil, it should be 0.3% or less of THC for it to be legal, to be sold, and a lot of other things that they wanted to make sure that's what they said to be able to be signed to be able to sell. So as far as the heavy metals goes, they were good that these tested there was no heavy metals. So in my office, I do hair analysis on patients for some of my nutritional evaluations, and sometimes I do have people come up with cadmium and mercury and lead and aluminum showing up that's going in their body and coming out in their hair. So that's telling me they're being exposed somehow, and possibly from a product that they're ingesting, or if you're breathing in through smoke. So some of these vapes, sometimes in regular cigarettes, you can inhale that. Sometimes people work mechanic jobs. But going back to the CBD, we want to make sure it's good quality. So luckily the samples they tested had none of that heavy metals in it, but when they looked at the dosages, they only had about 50% or less actually had the accurate dose of the CBD. Some had lower and some had extremely higher, a little bit higher and extremely higher of the dosage on there. So these companies aren't regulated. The FDA does not regulate them. There's been a lot of people pushing that they want it regulated because of these reasons. It does have medicinal properties, and I talked about it in my other video. But the main thing is it goes back to the same thing I talk about supplements. You want to make sure that it's a reputable company, that they have independent outside people doing evaluations on their product to make sure their product is what their product is. What's in their products is what they say is in the product. So you want to vet the company out that you're dealing with. Yes, it has some great benefits, and I've had patients have great benefits myself. Standard Process has a hemp oil that I have in my office, and I've had patients that have had great success with it. So, the main thing is making sure whatever you ingest or put on you, make sure it is a good quality, reputable company, and you got to be safe nowadays and what's out there. So, just be careful, because I really want you not to get sick because you're taking something that hasn't been tested and is good. So I hope you all are doing great. Have a healthy week, and I'll talk to you next week.